hope you guys are well. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my finger tattoos. I've been getting asked so many questions about these. I haven't done a video on them yet, but if you guys follow me on my Snapchat or my Instagram or even my Facebook page, you definitely would have already seen them. And pretty much every time I post a photo or I've done just a few videos with them in it, I get asked heaps of questions. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering those questions and just telling you guys about my tattoos. So I thought I would answer all of your questions first, and then whatever things are left over I will say, because your questions might address them already. So I have just posted something on my Instagram asking you guys to ask. I'm just about to film a video all on my finger tattoo, asking you guys to ask me questions. If you guys don't know, if you have seen any of my tattoo videos, I've got a few of them out. I recently had 3 new tattoos added to my finger, so I now have a total of 16 tattoos, which is just crazy. So I already did have the love heart, and I've had that for 3 years or so now, and I already had the lightning bolt. So I had these 3 new tattoos added on. No, they are not henna, they are real tattoos, they are permanent, they're not going to wash off, they're there. I've had these for maybe two or 3 weeks now, and they are still in the healing process. Normally with most of my other tattoos, you know, it takes maybe 1 to 2 weeks for them to kind of heal or start to peel. Because I feel on your hands the skin doesn't really shed as much. It has taken a lot longer. Like this one in particular is still in that kind of peeling phase. First question, which is probably one of the most commonly asked questions, is did they hurt bad? To be honest, finger tattoos are not exactly enjoyable. They're definitely bearable because usually they are over pretty quickly. My love heart took maybe a minute or so, and I know this is going to sound bad, but I was really drunk at the time. It's my only drunk tattoo. If you guys watch my tattoo vlogs and stuff, you'll know more about that. So yeah, normally they are over very, very quickly. They do hurt, probably a pain scale from out of 10, maybe a 6 to 7, but yeah, I feel they're definitely worth it. These ones did hurt that little bit more, especially this one, because it did take longer. It's more of an intricate design. I personally feel that tattoos closer down to your knuckle hurt less than tattoos up near your cuticle. This one was quite painful, especially because it is such a kind of bony, sensitive area. As well, tattoos towards the sides here, like this one, and ones that obviously curve around to the sides do hurt more as well, because it's just like so bony, there's not that much kind of meat in that area. So yeah, they do hurt. And the next question is, have they faded? So these ones obviously haven't really faded because they are very, very new. Finger tattoos can be known to fade a lot, but I guess it does depend on the individual. It depends on how you look after them, the care and stuff you give them while they're healing, and just your skin in general. So this tattoo I have had for coming up to 3 years. I've only had it done the once. I have never had it retouched, and you can see it's still pretty much there. Harry Potter, yeah. So the other ones obviously are new. They did retouch this one when I got my other tattoos done. Basically, I went in for this tattoo and this tattoo. The tattoo artist had too much ink or leftover ink, so he touched this one up, but basically it didn't really need touching up. He just did it because, well, why not? And he gave me this one as well. So basically all I do for healing my tattoos, if you guys want a video on how to heal tattoos or my aftercare routine, let me know. But basically all I do is just apply like thin layers of pawpaw ointment on it. Not all the time. You don't want the tattoo to be drowning or wet or soggy or anything like that. You definitely don't want that. But just when it feels a little bit dry, I just do like a very thin coat, you know, once every couple of hours, and yeah, that's basically all I do. The main thing I guess with finger tattoos or hand tattoos in general is to keep it out of water, which I know can be very hard, especially if you're washing your hands all the time, but try your best to, I guess, not wash your hands, or I don't know, whatever works best for you. But the more you soak it, the more you get them wet, the more they're gonna fade. So yeah, just try your best to keep it out of water as much as you can. Next one, were they expensive? So it does really depend on the tattoo parlor or the artist. Many tattoo places will have a minimum price. So the minimum could be $150, $200, or they could have set prices for finger tattoos. So I guess if you're going to get one, if you were to get just one tattoo, for instance, that could be $150. But if you were to get more tattoos, it could still be $150 because it doesn't elapse that kind of hour time limit, I guess. So it does really depend on the artist. So it's very worth just calling up the place where you want to go and asking them what they charge or things like that. But many places do charge that a little bit more for finger tattoos. The place I went to charges $150 usually for finger tattoos. In saying that, every tattoo parlor is different. It's worth doing your research and, you know, just finding out exactly what you want and the cost and all that jazz. Next question. Random, but I love your hair color. Thank you. It's a wig. I've got a review coming out soon, so yeah. All right. Love you so much. Thank you. My question is, how long do they take to expire? So I'm not sure what expire means, but these are permanent tattoos, so yeah, they're not going anywhere. They're going to be with me for the rest of my life, basically. Next one, what made you get them and love you? Oh, thank you. So I've always wanted more tattoos. Eventually I'm going to probably end up with a sleeve. It's just finance and kind of figuring out what I want and all that jazz. I just love the look of finger tattoos. Definitely they're not something that you can hide. They are in your face. In saying that, they are not for everybody, but I definitely do love the look of them. I've wanted more tattoos for a very long time, and yeah, I just wanted to get them done, so there wasn't any real reason behind it. I just wanted them. This one I did get to because I liked the arrows, and especially when I'm looking forward to my hands outstretched, I guess it's just a reminder for me to keep moving forwards, just keep looking forwards. The past is behind you. There's not much you can do about the past or anything like that. This one in particular does remind me of a lotus flower, which is like new beginnings and just basically rising up from bad circumstances, basically. This last one doesn't have any meaning at all. As I said, I wasn't planning on getting it. He just was like, do you want another one? I'm like, oh, okay. So I opened up Pinterest and bam. I love Pinterest. I'm on Pinterest all the time if you guys want to follow me. So yeah, I do get a lot of inspiration and ideas from Pinterest. So I did originally see most of these designs on Pinterest. However, he did change them. He changed this one, so it's not identical. This one, however, is pretty much identical to something that popped up on Pinterest. It's like the first thing I saw. I'm like, yeah, do that. I will probably in the future get it a little bit altered because I don't like having exactly the same as someone else in a way. So I am going to change this one probably in the future. I'm not too fussed about it now, but I just have this thing of like copying people and I don't like doing it. So yeah, I'm going to get this one altered and just change that a little bit more. Not sure when, but I will. So next one, how long did you take to decide you wanted them? Yeah, not really that long. I knew I'd wanted them for quite a while. Once I have my mind made up about something, whether it's taken me months, weeks, or a day, I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. And once I've, you know, made my mind up, usually I have a feeling about things. Like if I'm umming and ahhing about something for a really long time, then I know it's not the right thing. If I see something, I'm like, that, I want that. Or I've come up with something in my head, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I want. Then yeah, I'm pretty much done. And I just see a spider hanging from my ceiling. It's only little. It's like, let me, oh no, it's crawling up. Oh, can you see that? Oh crap, where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's like hanging off this. Can you see that little baby spider? Probably not, it's like tiny. I need to put it somewhere now. Okay, where can I put this spider? Okay, this is really random to have in a tattoo video. I'll put this outside. Okay, I'm back. I completely forgot what I was saying, but oh well. Next one, have I ever thought about learning how to do tattooing? I like your finger tattoos. No, not really. I'm pretty happy with kind of what I'm doing at the moment, and yes. Next question is on my Facebook page, I think. I love to know how long it took to do them all and how much you paid roughly and how you chose your designs. Alright, so I've pretty much answered those ones already. How long it took to do, it didn't really take that long. This one and that one took maybe 5 minutes, if that. This one was a bit longer, it probably took about 15 minutes or so, so that was more painful because it is such a painful area to have it done and it was so prolonged. The tattoo artist I went to was amazing. His name was Terry. You do really need to be careful, I guess, with finger finger tattoos because they can bleed and go away from the skin, which is very, very common, and it's very, very hard to avoid. I've had a little bit of that, like on this tattoo when I first got it done, it bled a little bit, but I'm not really too fussed about any bleeding or anything like that. I mean, obviously, as long as my whole finger doesn't like end up black or anything. I get tattoos mainly for the moment, for what I'm going through at that time. When I first got this love heart tattoo, it was the time, the place, the moment in my life, and that's why I remember it, and that's why I love that tattoo. So all these tattoos do, even though they don't really technically have too much meaning, they do have meaning because it represents a time in my life. So yeah. As well, I'm going to answer one more question which hasn't been asked, but it's probably going to come up. Am I worried that these visible tattoos or anything will affect my job or anything like that? No. Personally, I mean, I know businesses are entitled to have a certain look that they desire, but if people are going to discriminate me based on my appearance, based on my tattoos, and not actually give me a chance to work, I do not want to work there. Anyway, I'm pretty lucky that the industry that I work in at the moment, which is mining, you guys can check out my video all about my job if you like. They do not care what I look like as long as I do a good job at work. I don't wear makeup when I go to work. I don't brush my hair. I just go there, do my job for 12 hours and then go home. So if people have a problem with how I look or my tattoos, then that's their problem, not mine. If I'm ever not doing mining, my prior career was hairdressing, so I do have that qualification, and I can always go back to hairdressing where they don't care about tattoos, which is good. So yeah. It's funny, I just checked my Instagram just one last time and there's a new one. Have you ever been excluded from a club or restaurant because of your finger tattoos? Definitely not, and if I was excluded, that is discrimination, and that is absolutely bullshit. I guess in this day and age, quite a few people have tattoos, especially in the town where I live. Pretty much everyone has tattoos, so even like the most upmarket restaurants and places where I live, the owners have tattoos. So thankfully, I have never been discriminated against for my tattoos, and if I was, there's a fly.
Shouldn't have got rid of that spider.
Hopefully I've answered everything. I'm not sure, but yeah, obviously if I still keep getting questions on my Instagram, I'm sorry if I didn't get to answer your questions. I am just literally answering the ones that are there right at this very moment. So yeah, I'm really sorry if I didn't get to answer your question, but hopefully in some upcoming tattoo videos I'll be able to answer them for you. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I upload new videos twice a week. Love you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!